Good morning. We are in Nottingham outside this lovely hotel that I stayed in last night, and today we are meeting Luigi Newton, who is a successful property entrepreneur who owns over 29 properties, or he owns 29 properties and he's buying more. And he is a multi-millionaire when it comes to his property asset net worth, and he earns a good income from property. So today I'm here to have a look around some of his current projects and to really ask him, how has he managed to go from zero to this amount of properties when he didn't really have much capital to start with? So I'm going to ask him how he's done it and what tips he has for you. Luigi, we're here at your beautiful apartment in Nottingham. It's a lovely place, I must say.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And you've got 29 HMOs,
Yeah.
which is worth just under £7 million in asset value, and they generate you about £64,000 in monthly rental revenue, which is incredible. But I want to start off by asking you, what was your first ever deal?
Okay. First one, tons of mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
But it worked out all right.
Yeah.
So the first one, purchased it for £125,000.
Yeah.
But it was worth around 150. So it was below market value. It was a desperate seller. And I viewed about 40 different properties just to find that first one. Made a ton load of lowball offers. I was really cheeky with it. But it worked well. That was the first one. And then I refinanced that one for 150.
Nice.
Pulled out a big chunk of capital, used that to my second deal.
Great.
And then I started working with investors on a small scale. The first two were both residential mortgages. So I put down 10% deposit. The biggest mistakes, it was in Article 4 areas, both of them.
Right.
And I didn't have the right people around me at that time. So I didn't understand Article 4. I wasn't really clued up on it as much as I should have been. I just bought a house below market value, rented out my spare rooms, lived in there. I was a living landlord. Changed my financial situation really.
Yeah.
Even after owning that first one, I noticed it in my pocket. I really did.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And that's where I kind of, like you said earlier, you caught that bug for property. So yeah.
You're clearly a man of action by saying that, and you kind of take action, you've learnt along the way, which is really incredible to see. What was it about property that made you want to get into it?
You know what it was? My mum bought a property 25 years ago for 80 grand. And now it's worth about 350. It was the family home that I grew up in. And she wasn't like bragging to me, but she would she was proud of it. So she would just say like, oh, I did this. And it kind of, from a young age, stuck in my head. So I already kind of knew. Also, my dad, one of his mates, was like a big property guy. He's never really helped me over the years though, that guy. He kind of tried to put me off property.
Right.
Which was a bit weird. He said it doesn't work anymore. But I never listened. Luckily, I didn't listen. But he owned a lot of properties, I think near like Newcastle ways, because I've got a lot of family in the northeast. So I saw his mansion, I saw his car, you know, and
So it's the inspiration of others, and luckily you didn't listen to that other guy. You went for it anyway, and you went for it, like I said, by taking lots of action.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to show today on this channel. Luigi, I think what you've built, as I've said a few times, is really impressive. And I think there'll be a lot of people watching what you've done and will want to emulate what you've done. And what I mean by that is they will want to build a portfolio of HMOs. They will want to, whether they build them as professional HMOs or go down other routes like student HMOs or do the social housing HMOs, they will want to do that.
Yeah.
And if they are watching this and wanting to have quick growth like you, going from when I initially spoke with you and had that interview with you in 2020 where you had 4 HMOs to now 2024, 29 HMOs. How can they have that quick growth as well? What are some tips that you would give to them to focus on? What things would they focus on?
I'd say first thing, they need to be very obsessed. And I know that sounds a bit extreme, but I think that is what it will take. They need to be hyper obsessed and focused on learning about HMOs, what's involved, and then alongside that also taking action as well. And realizing that it's a snowball effect. So when I started out, I was buying maybe 1 a year, then it was 2 a year, and then it was 4 a year, and then boom, on my 5th year, it went up dramatically to like maybe 10, and then it's a snowball. So it starts small and then it goes bigger and bigger. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then I'd also say people really need to document their journey and showcase everything that they're doing, and don't be shy of putting themselves out there, because my grandma taught me this. She's passed away now, but she basically said shy people get nothing, and it always stuck in my head. Shy people get nothing. So when I was and ahhing on should I start YouTube or not, I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna not be shy and just go for it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did, Justin. Honestly, like it's been a game changer, because you just get seen by people.
Yes.
And you know, you might only have 200 views on a video, but if 5 of them are potential investors, then you know.
Very impactful.
100%.
And what a great lesson for her you're
Yeah.
going to share with you.
Yeah.
Can I share some things with you that I think you've
man,
done well?
please. Yeah.
I think you have been obsessed, for definite.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that one thing you told me in like 2020 is that you got as fewer houses as you needed to go full time as early as you could.
Yeah.
And then you went straight into it full time, and you didn't get distracted by doing this, that, and every strategy.
Yeah.
You just did HMOs, and you bought them. And you know, when you ran out of capital, it wasn't an excuse to stop what you're doing and slow down. It was, well, how do I get the capital?
Yeah.
So, you know, you've been obsessed and very focused. You've found capital. You've gone full time, and I think these are some things that people can really focus on.
Yeah.
I also think you've built a team around you, and I've seen that today. I've seen your videographers, I've seen your BDM, who's here to help with all your social housing contracts, all your keys, your houses, and then also you've got the lady that works with you, I've forgotten her name, sorry, that does your sourcing, you know, and I think those are all great things that people can't see watching this from the camera, but I've been able to experience and talk to you about today.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely, man. And you know what as well, it's not been easy. Like, as I said earlier on, there's been like 3 or 4 times where I've nearly gone bust. And that was in like the first 3 or 4 years of property. It's not happened for the last 3 years, but that was scary, man. There's been times where I've literally been like, oh, my back's against the wall. And you know, those are the times what make or break you.
Yes.
So if someone's wanting to get into property, but they can't handle stress, and they want to do some amazing things in property, it's not always going to be smooth sailing. So I think people need to realise that, and if they're going to crumble down when things get hard, then it's not for them.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where I've gone to bed with crippling stress and worries for you know, one reason or not, and you just have to get up again the next day and battle through it, don't you? And you do get through it. It doesn't feel like you will at times, but you do get through it, right?
Yeah, you do. So. 100%, man. And it does, you know, it gets easier. But also, when you're scaling up, there's different kind of problems, you know. But I think having a power team there, good accountant, crucial, good mortgage broker that's going to be there for you when shit gets hard, when you're getting down valued. Are they going to keep trying to remortgage till we get a good val, or are they just going to say, take it or leave it, you know? And then also, like, slowly building a team. People think it's like overnight you need 5 staff members. No, like, I did it very slowly. So yeah.
Not everyone's going to be right. You have to take someone on. You might have to fire them because they're not right.
Yeah.
You know, to keep trying, don't you?
That's it. And then as well, people just need to think about, forget what other people think. Like, especially when they put themselves on social media, they document their journey. Don't be trying to impress people on there. Just literally be authentic and show your real self. Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you for your time.
Problems.
I appreciate you letting us have an insight into your life, into a few of your HMOs.
Yeah, man.
And thanks again for your time, mate.
Justin, keep smashing it on your channel. I love your channel.
Likewise.